It's Fragrance Friday. Phoenix J back with another Fragrance Friday. Y'all, this week we were talking all about body mist. And before I get into the 20 different body mists I have here, I want to start with a little note. Now, I love fragrance. As y'all know, y'all have seen so many of my videos on fragrance, fragrance layering, the different ways I wear fragrance. But I also come from a family that has sensitive allergies and overactive sinuses. So that doesn't always equal the best experience when it comes to wearing fragrance or working around fragrances. And I do both. I love wearing me a little fragrance and I love working in the world of fragrance and introducing others as a fragrance navigator to other fragrance brands and fragrance types and notes and whatever. I am in the midst of fighting off a sinus infection right now. So I will not be spraying everyone like I normally do. Just because the kids got to breathe tomorrow. Like after this video is said and done, I still have to breathe through the rest of the night, and I won't be able to do that if I can't smell, and I won't be able to do that if I overwhelm my sinuses. So we're not going to overwhelm them, but I'm going to do this by brand. I have changed my philosophy on body mists since I started working in the world of fragrance and in the world of luxury beauty only because different fragrances for different scenes, different types of fragrances and concentrations for different people. And I do think that there is a space and a particular person for body mists. And I also think they are iconic and epic additions when you are talking about fragrance layering. So we're going to start with probably one of the most well-known body mist lines. I would definitely say nationwide, but even worldwide, and that is Sol de Janeiro. Now, I'm not a huge Sol de Janeiro wearer. As you see, none of these have been worn. These are all gifts I've gotten from the brand, from working with the brand in person. So it's not a sponsor video, and I'm not in collaboration with them. But I work in a space where I get access to account executives from Sol de Janeiro, and I'm able to help them with their sales, and they're able to help me by giving me out some free gifts. So here we've got 76, which to me, 76 is one of those that I did like. Like, I know a lot of people love 62. I don't like super caramelly fragrances and I don't like salted caramel. I don't like really eating a ton of salted caramel and I don't like the smell of it either. So, salted caramel is just not my vibe, not my zhuzh. I don't like how it smells on my skin. It goes just too salty and it's not sweet enough. This one is not that. This has notes of jasmine, black currant, and amber woods, and it gives a little bit more of that Baccarat vibe. Um, Yeah, it gives a little bit more of that Baccarat vibe, but not exactly Baccarat. I like that the plum is plum in this. Like, I love a good, did I say plum? Currant. The black currant is currant. It's fruity, with that subtle hint of that ambery wood as well as that jasmine. So it's not overwhelming in any direction. Okay, next from Sol de Janeiro. This is probably one of my current, these are two of my, yeah, these three right here are probably the three that I like the most as far as scent profile. You've got number 91, which is roses and passion fruit. It's perfect for summer. This is glistening skin. This is perfect for when you're wanting to give a little tropical vibe, a little vacation vibe, a little exotic vibe. 59 is orchid. This is orchid violet and sandalwood. And this is a very me profile. This is the Baccarat Rouge one. This one smells a lot like Baccarat Rouge. This is so good. Yeah, this is the one. You can top literally any fragrance layer with this and it's going to be good. And then this one is a very unique one. I know everyone, this is not going to be your vibe, but I'm in a coconut phase right now. And I've even been thinking a lot lately, like when I do launch my own fragrance line one day, I'm gonna have to have me like a perfect sea salt coconut situation because I just keep loving the smell of coconut with salt, specifically like sea salt, like ocean water, like salt water. Like it is just a vibe. So this is really good, perfect again for summer. And it's got a richness, a creamy richness to it. Okay, next I'm going to introduce y'all to this brand. I'm sure some of you might have heard of it, but I found this at Sally Beauty. And I vibe with it because fragrance mists give you the opportunity to also kind of infuse or upgrade those formulas with things like peptides, hyaluronic acid, glycerin, things that are better for the skin and hair. Because most of the time, fragrance mists are utilized not just for the body and the clothing, but also for the hair. This is the brand Bright. And what I like about the brand Bright, let's see, we got both of those in there. We've got Bondi Storm, which is inspired by Joe Malone, Wood Sage and Sea Salt. And you've got Santal Jungle, which is inspired by Le Labo Santal 33. These are both phenomenal. What I like about them is also the fact that they're adding peptides to the skin, to the hair. So what's great is peptides, there's so many different kinds of peptides out there, and they all help rebuild something. Some are for discoloration, some are for fine lines, wrinkles, evening of skin. Like peptides can do a ton because they are just that good for us and good for our skin and our hair. So I like having two very different vibes that I can use in my hair specifically. That's really where I focus these is hair or fresh out of the shower on the body. These are great. Next brand, y'all know about my love affair with Sniff. Y'all know I don't play about Sniff and Sniff don't play about me. And the two body mists I have from Sniff, almost empty. And this was the newer one I've gotten that is about an eighth done. I've been working on it. This is Extra Whip, which is giving you marshmallows and heavy cream, milky, lactonic, with a little bit of salt in there as well. Not too much, just enough. This is a nice balancing fragrance when I'm going more in that gourmand direction. Lucky Streak, on the other hand, is inspired by Lucky Charms. So this has a little bit more spice, and it gives that vibe of a little bit of spice and cereal milk, a little touch of marshmallow, but really, really nice layering. I like wearing this with things like commodity milk, like 2%, my super milky scents to give them an edge of spice, a little bit of an improved or enhanced vibe. It's not just a creamy lactonic. You're getting a little edge of like it's almost like a little cinnamon, a little again. It's that cereal milk vibe that I really like from that. Speaking of cereal milk, there's a fragrance, and I've got to get my hands on it. It just came out from the brand Lore. I've smelled it over and over and over. I've worn it. I love it. It's called Lil Softy. I love Lil Softy. It is perfection. And it's got a cereal milk note and it drives down in this really nice bergamot, light, citrusy musk. It is beautiful. Just came out a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. It's phenomenal. Next is Nest New York. And I talk about this a little bit deeper on TikTok. I love this, y'all. I love that it's a balance of you've got a plum note, you've got your rose note, and you've got blonde woods. And this is a great fragrance for anyone who doesn't normally like rose because the rose here is balanced with a wood and a fruit. So it gives a very rounded experience. I can never get enough of this. So this one I'm going to spray because it's not overwhelming. It's just the perfect rose in a body mist form. This is delicious. Next, I've got this guy here, and I don't know where the top went, but I've talked about another fragrance I've gotten from Good Chemistry, and I can't remember which one it was. But I have another fragrance from the brand Good Chemistry. I like this one. This one's called Queen Bee. It's got notes of black currant, peony, and amber. I try to say I like a little black currant in my body mist. Like it gives. This actually had pretty good longevity too, but it's perfect for the hair. Another Sally edition. Oh, I missed a Sol de Janeiro. I can't believe I missed this one. I've been cherishing this one since I've gotten it because this is a limited edition. I actually have seen this at TJ Maxx. So if you like fig, if you're a fig fan, this is your fragrance here. It's got notes of purple fig, warm vanilla, and sandalwood. Mm. It is just, it's so different. It's such a different fragrance. It gives tropical vibe, but not in the same way some of their other fragrances go. It's very full, like full bodied and very green. Very fig forward. I love a fig forward scent. I also love a scent that gives just like clean, light, a bit airy, and that's what you get with natural nature well. Gosh, can he read? Nature Well Salt Air Hair and Body Fragrance Mist. This is another one I got from TJ Maxx. You can actually still see it's got its label on there. I only spent about $8, but look how big this one is. And this is just cleanliness, like it's clean, aquatic, fresh with notes of beach waves and Tahitian tiara, a white flower, tropical florals on the mid, and driftwood and musk on the dry down. Clean, nice light mist. Yeah. Fresh, fresh, refreshing, nice, especially for those who don't like heavy scents and want to just smell clean. Like you hop in the shower, you want something just lightweight to throw on. This type of fragrance, this type of fragrance composition is going to be what you're looking for. Another fragrance and fragrance house that I think they make those kind of fragrances well, and they have a couple that they do very well when it comes to sits nice on the skin and is not overwhelming. It's gonna be Fleur, and I've got three of my Fleur body mists here. These are the three faves of mine. You've got matcha milk, cashmere skin, and peach skin. I've definitely talked about these and others. I think I did a whole video talking about my love for Fleur. Um, but peach skin Juicy, peachy, fresh. I think there's a note of nectarine in here as well. Bergamot peach skin, vanilla orchid, jasmine nectar, milky sandalwood, amber coconut caramel, and peach bellini and white freesia. Yeah, nice balance here. It's very peachy. I hate when a fragrance says peach and it gives very nectarine or it gives very orange or it gives very anything that's not peach. Like I want if I'm buying a peach fragrance that has peach all over the name, I want peach. I've talked about my love for cashmere skin and how gorgeous this sits on the skin. Notes of almond, cyclamen, cashmere, cream, vanilla, santal, ambrette, musk, and Peru balsam. It's surprisingly earthy, but it's like this earthy, musky, kind of sweet situation. And I wear this all the time. I love this when I will throw that on my days off. I'm not going anywhere. I'll just throw that on. Matcha milk is one that I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough of matcha milk. This one is delicious with notes of bergamot zest, black tea accord, matcha, macadamia milk, warm vanilla, musk, amber, and patchouli. It's got notes that many might find a bit offensive, like the patchouli, like the matcha. But they work so beautiful. And the almond. Oh no, almond's not in this one. That was the last one. The black tea accord. Everyone's not gonna like a tea fragrance, but this is that perfect balance of lightly like tea, matcha, and something sweet, which has to be that warm vanilla and the macadamia milk. Brilliance. Okay, next. I actually do have some fragrances from Bath and Body Works. And this one I never spray. Like I've never sprayed this fragrance. I actually love the bottle. I got this one on sale during their semi-annual last year. I think it was last year, might have been the year before. Madame Mystique. I loved the packaging. I love the name, and it's got notes of bright red berries, rose petals, and sultry woods. And what's crazy, when I was getting ready to get rid of fragrances, I was like, "Oh, I never wear this. I'm gonna get rid of this." And I smelled it. And I said, "I'm not getting rid of this." It is just so unique. It has a vibe that makes me think of fragrances back in like the '90s, early 2000s, but adult fragrances, not like the body mists. It's got a richness for it to be. So next, we're going to move on to Musk, which is my favorite body mist of all time. This is absolute perfection. Y'all see how little, like, there's so little left. Notes here, and hopefully I can see them because I tell you, I keep my hands on this. Sheer orchid and amber, I think, for delicate skin like scent. It's so perfect for every day. Like, this is another, I could just spray this on with any fragrance combo. If I don't know what I want to top it with, this always works. It's like being wrapped in a blanket, like being wrapped in a really fuzzy, soft, warm blanket of fragrance. Not overwhelming, but I always get compliments when I top my fragrances with that. So Bath and Body Works, they've got that right. Those body mists they get right. The only problem I've had with both of those is that I think they were limited edition. I haven't been able to find them since. I'm gonna go look for Musk again at the next semi-annual and see if I can find it because I will load up on a couple bottles if I can. And that's literally the only time I go in Bath and Body Works. I have this that I never spray. I spray this every now and then for other people to smell, but I don't wear it. I love Whitney Houston. It's a Whitney Houston body mist. I do believe, yeah, this is by Scent Beauty, and I couldn't even tell you what the notes are here. It says sheer mist. It's giving Sweet Pea circa 2004. Yeah, it's giving Sweet Pea Bath and Body Works, and it's not a bad fragrance. I'm a huge Whitney fan, so I got it because it's got Whitney on it. Uh, Next is a fragrance I did not expect to like. I didn't expect to like this, and I do. I don't wear it super often. It's definitely a little bit more summer, but I like wearing this summer into fall. And this is from Rare Beauty. I love their packaging. I love the color that they chose. But this fragrance here has notes of peach. This is another peach. Yeah, it's always just so good. This gives very much peach skin though. Like not Fleur peach skin, but like actual peach skin. Like it's not heavy in any way. I do think that they have better ingredients. This one is called Awaken Confidence. They have better ingredients than some brands when it comes to fragrance mists. But this one's nice. This one's nice. I like it. I keep it in my collection. It's one of the few things I have from Rare Beauty. This is good. This is good. And finally, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite fragrance houses for body mists. Now, again, favorite body mist so far, Musk from Bath and Body Works. It is spectacular. Hi, Mr. Marley. It is spectacular. It's perfection. But Boy Smells to me, they put out some of the best fragrance mists. They're just truly, you can tell they really think about the composition and they build fragrances that people are going to love. So we've got Watermelons, a gorgeous melon forward body mist, juicy, vibrant, smells like candy. It literally makes you think of like a watermelon sour straw or watermelon like hard candy. Like that's what this smells like. And then this one is called Fruity Lips. And this one, I think I have the box here. I do. This one has notes of raspberry, cherry blossom, and a dry down of cocoa butter, which is such a unique dry down for this fragrance. Again, it has a candy vibe, but it's richer. It's richer in the sense that those red berries, is that what it said? Or the raspberry? Yeah, the raspberry adds this richness that is just very different. And the cherry blossom cuts it. So it's a very different kind of rich scent that I wouldn't normally expect from a good body mist. Like I wouldn't expect that to be a body mist. I don't know what I would think that is, but it again, candy, very candy like, but a little bit richer. Well, before I knock everything down. Hope y'all have enjoyed that. That was a full tour of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 fragrance mists. 21. And that wasn't even, I've got three more. I'm just going to do them. I'm just going to do them. We got three more. This is Gisu. I've talked about Gisu before, and Gisu is a brand that focuses on the use of honey. Everything in their brand has honey, and these are their hair and body mists as well. They're actually hair perfumes. These are a little bit more concentrated than your typical mist. And so you've got in the middle the original, light, bit floral, a little bit sweet. The pineapples over here. Yep, this is pineapple pop, juicy, bright, vibrant. And then this one is the one I have a love affair with. This is Wild Rose. This was the first fragrance from Gisou I fell in love with. It's just perfect for like quick little mist in the hair. Every time I put this in my hair, I get more compliments wearing this than I do my fragrances, which is crazy. But it does have more concentration than your typical hair or body mist because it is a little bit more of a hair perfume. Now I can say thank you so much for tuning into Fragrance Friday. Y'all, next week we're going to start with some skincare. Just like I did my fragrance school and broke down fragrance school, I want to do a skincare school and I want to talk about the basics. There's so many people out here reviewing skincare and telling you how to do different products, but I want to talk about just the general rules of thumb when it comes to utilizing skincare. So y'all tune in next week. It won't be Fragrance Friday, obviously, because that is reserved for this. But I want to find me a new day. It might be Sundays, it might be Saturdays, and I want to start finding us a day for self care where we can learn more about skincare, but we can also um, just have a little moment to breathe. We're getting through retrograde. Life is stressful. Inflation, the economy, everything going on. It'll be a nice another opportunity for us to just break away for a second. So thank you so much for tuning into Fragrance Friday. I'll see you in the next one. Phoenix J out.